Virginia Laurel Oikelmus. Born on a different day than most, in a different situation than most, yet she had more hope than most. Born in a time of hardship, of misunderstanding, and strictly held religious beliefs, all Virginia had was hope. During her years of orphan life, her only wish was for a family of her own. How double-edged those hopes would become. A polio outbreak closed the orphanage. Extended families fostered children who were not their own. A hardship in such a time as that. Virginia Oikelmus. Her name set her apart from the Aho family that sheltered her. She was sometimes bullied, blamed for circumstances over which she had no sway. Separated from her birth family, she hoped and prayed to belong somewhere of her own. She did have kindness and friendship from many who loved her helpfulness, cheerfulness, and indomitable spirit. Virginia was determined to be a family asset, a valuable member of the clan that took her in. The farm was her home and school was her joy, and at 16, her name became her pride. She was adopted and became Virginia Aho, part of a very much larger family, a family that grew and grew and grew.
Ken and I dated off and on in our teens. He wanted to get serious, but I was determined to get my nursing degree. He went off to see the world with the Navy, while I pursued my career. On a weekend off from Boston Children's Hospital, Ken stopped by the farm to see me. He said, "Let's go for a ride." We ended up on Main Street in Jaffrey, right in front of Virginia Johansson Furniture Store. I was puzzled when he said, "Well, I finally paid it off, so now it's yours. Come inside." He stopped in front of the most beautiful cedar chest I had ever seen and said, "This is your hope chest." Ken had my engagement ring in his glove compartment.
And on April 30th, 1950, Virginia Aho became Virginia Aho Johansson, wife of Kenneth Nils Johansson. She gained a new name and another hoped-for family, which grew and grew and grew. It's no surprise Ken and Virginia found each other, for they had walked almost the same path growing up. His mother and her mother were acquaintances, and while each was pregnant, the moms-to-be met by chance at the zoo in Boston. His mother said that Ken leaped for joy in the womb, knowing Virginia was near. Ken's early path wasn't easy either. His father, Kenneth, and mother, Elma, were domestics and caretakers for Northeast elites for most of his life, working in places he wasn't allowed to be with them. Young Ken was put in the hands of relatives, boarding schools, and even strangers who took him in for the income during the Depression. Here's his story we'll call the apple bobbing incident. Let's let Ken himself tell it.
I got thrown out of that school there.
In New York.
Yeah.
Bobbing for apples?
Yeah. And we were on our knees with our hands behind our backs, with our heads in the water. You could very easily have fallen in and drowned. But anyway, what happened was apples were too big to get a bite on it floating in the water. So I took one and pushed it over against the side of the tub. You're not supposed to do that. Get out in that hall. Comes out with the 8-inch wooden ruler. Stick those hands out. I stuck them out to pull it back before she whacked me. I did it 3 times. I finally whacked my hand. She caught me coming back one. And I grabbed her from her and I beat her hand the same way. Out, back to Dublin, back to Grandpa's house. Yep. That's some of the stuff I went through.
Their past was not the only thing in common. Faith, work ethic, sense of adventure, social connection. These were the glue that made their bond so strong. Dad loved his birds. Mom loved her flowers. Dad loved to dance, and Mom loved to follow. They lived their fun and lived their service. All were welcomed as part of their purpose. To life, to love, to testing the limits, yet obeying the rules for the honor that's in it. Freely they gave, of time and of means. Every good they sent out still ripples, indeed.
The voice of an angel
One day he said, I love you. And I said, I love you more. He said, that's impossible. I love every inch of you. You haven't an inkling as to how much I love you.